Fed keeps printing money, the value of the dollar is going down, and I just dumped all of my net worth into gold and cryptocurrency. No. That's not really the case, but it's really important for you to know what is currently happening with the economy and how you can best protect yourselves from what's going on. We're going to be talking about inflation and what the Fed is doing. They currently want to increase the inflation because right now we're hovering at around a 0.6% inflation rate in the last year, and we're on shaky ground with this whole thing. So we want to make sure that we protect ourselves from what's currently happening so that we don't lose money when the Fed starts printing out money and the inflation goes up and all that good stuff. So without any further ado, make sure you smash the like button. It really helps out the YouTube algorithm so that we can go ahead, get started with the video. Let's go. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the future of the dollar and what you should be doing to protect yourself. The Fed is ramping up inflation, and what generally happens is that when inflation goes up, so do the prices of everything else. By definition, inflation is when the price of goods and services go up while the value of your money remains the same. So generally speaking, it's going to cost you more to buy something in the future. So you got to ask yourself, why is this something that the Fed wants to happen? And the reason why they want this to happen is because of the complete opposite of inflation, which is deflation. With deflation, the price of everything goes down, and the longer we wait, the cheaper everything is to buy. Now you might be thinking this is actually a good thing because I can get stuff for really cheap, but in reality, it's a little bit more complicated than that. Here's the deal. The longer you hold on to your money, the more valuable it becomes. So people stop spending money. Costs of goods and services go down, but people are still not spending money. Then businesses go ahead and scale back. They have to lower prices. They have to get rid of employees because no one's buying anything. So when people lose their jobs, now they have less money to spend. And you can see how this goes in a downward spiral and we crash and burn. And like I said earlier, deflation is a real concern right now. Even thinking about, how much money the Fed has been printing and how in the last year, inflation has only gone up 0.6%, which is really low. The reason for all this is that people are scared, with the whole situation going on right now. People are saving money, they're not spending, and that's what's leading to this whole crisis, so to speak. And here you might be wondering, why doesn't the government just have zero inflation, basically have the money be worth the same thing year after year? And I'll tell you why. If people know that their money will be worth slightly less in the future, they're more likely to spend it, right? So they're more likely to invest the money back into the economy, buy goods and services, and that's really what generates a flourishing economy. What inflation does is that it incentivizes people to spend the money now as opposed to holding it and then going out and spending it later where it's worth less. Controlled inflation is actually good for the economy. It's good for business, good for wages. When businesses make more money, they can pay their employees more. At the same time, inflation reduces the cost of debt and in turn promotes spending, borrowing, and it just keeps the economy growing. Now, in general, the Fed aims for a 2% inflation per year. This might imply that prices of assets like stocks, real estate, businesses is going to go up as inflation goes up. So what should you do? So number one is make sure that you have an emergency fund, because with this whole craziness going on, you want to have at least 6 months of an emergency fund so that if anything happens, hits the fan, you want to make sure that you are covered. And then with any extra money that you might have, you want to continue to invest it into assets like maybe a business, real estate, stocks, precious metals, cryptocurrency, something. You want to be investing that money diversified in various places so that, if anything were to happen, you will be covered. My strategy right now is I'm investing money back into my business. I'm investing in growth and personal development. I'm investing into courses, into mentorships. I'm investing into things that, will really help me level up. Now, I'm investing 20 years into the future, knowing that these stocks will grow, they're long-term good companies that I believe in, that I think will grow into the next 20 years. Things like Apple, Microsoft, big stocks like that, index funds, things that I know will continue to grow over time. Additionally, I also want to get into real estate. I haven't done so yet, but I do want to take advantage of the low interest rates right now. They're some of the lowest rates that they have been in the longest time. So making sure to, get my feet wet in real estate, take advantage of the low interest rates, because when inflation does ramp up again, what happens normally is that if it goes over 2%, the Fed will want to counteract that so that it doesn't go crazy, and they will increase interest rates once again. Now, when that happens, if you locked in a low interest rate, say like 3% as it is right now, you're going to be patting yourself on the back, and basically it's a free loan because with inflation, your cost of what you're paying in debt is negligible. And on top of all that, I'm also investing a very small percentage into things like gold, silver, cryptocurrency, just as a hedge on the dollar, just in case, you know, there's always a possibility. No one knows what's going to happen, right? No one's a fortune teller, can see into the future, but just as a hedge, you always want to be a little bit diversified. So I do have a small percentage of my money in things like cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, things like gold, silver, precious metals, things of that nature, just in case. You never know. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it for this video. This was a little different of a take. This kind of like investing, economics, you know, how I'm thinking, how I'm seeing things, kind of a personal perspective. But with all that being said, at the end of the day, you have to take your own direction, right? You have to make sure that you do your research and that you figure out what's best for you and your current situation, because what I'm doing might not be what's best for you. And again, guys, I'm just a random guy on YouTube. I just do e-commerce, and that's just my whole personal take on it. So yours might differ, but I just want to share that information with you. All right. So guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know. Comment down below. Give me a big thumbs up because it does really help the YouTube algorithm, you know, show the video to more people. And if it was beneficial to you, if you learned anything today, just let me know in the comments. It's really satisfying to talk to you guys and see how you guys are doing, how you guys are making progress and all that good stuff. So guys, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell for whenever we drop a video. Thank you guys so much. Wishing you nothing but success. Have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye bye.